Hi, I'm Todd. And that bio came direct because I screwed up the buzzwords. Nobody's listening yet. And maybe you won't listen later. Here's the joy of every time I've done a reading lately. I forget my story. So I've forgotten my story on my couch. So I'm going to be reading it from my iPhone. Alright, here we go. This is Shanghai 2006. It just appeared on thenervousbreakdown.com. Before, though, I want to say thanks so much to Kimberly. I mean, we should give her one more round of applause now. Why not? I love grandfathers and boobs, and I hate Trekkers. That's terrible without that I in there. That's less condescending. I don't know what it is about Star Trek versus Star Wars, but I feel like the okay to cool kids chose the Star Wars route. And the other guys, man, just such nerds. I wrote something else on my head. I love TV. Okay, that's not important. And I've met Mr. T. But oh, and I've got a plug. Can I plug?
Plug.
I just found out on my iPhone that Todd Barry, who was in The Wrestler, he's a stand-up comedian who's in Flight of the Conchords, he's going to be doing a literary death match on June 25th at Opium Launch Party. That's
yeah.
Cool. So that's fun. So now I'll read. This is only 6 minutes and 38 seconds, so it's slow, or quick. I never drink before readings. This is a second. So it's called Shanghai 2006. 3 weeks after we met, I knew we didn't belong together, but odds defied, here we are exiting the Pudong airport 8 months later. The first stop of my dream come true birthday gift, a trip around the world. John's driver's waiting at baggage claim, hurries us to a silver Buick sedan, plops our luggage in the trunk before he hurries to situate himself behind the wheel, pulls away in a hurry. On the long, early evening stretch between the airport and John's house, we blaze along, dart between cars, senseless snap lane changes like a dare. I take it in, his crazy haste and the thrill of China a dual distraction from my jet lag and post-flight grime. But Olivia can't contain her usual contempt. Too familiar with her sudden distance, pouting outbursts, and no longer surprised scorn, I pack away my hurt with all the rest. Stare out at the horizon, watch it pile up with skyscraper tops, everyone different, a luggage handle, a football, a Pillsbury Doughboy hat. Off the highway, scooters and bikes cramp even the whitest intersections, a burst of fumes and horn beeps with each green light. The reckless two-wheel driving shocks me, a harried mess of daring maneuvers, rocketing in front of cars, lane changes without looking. The evening dims to black by the time we arrive at a gated compound, inside a string of beautiful homes fronted by manicured lawns, edged by flowers. Exhausted, we agree to order in, fill up on juicy pork dumplings, chase them with sips of Qingdao. After food and catch-up chatter, we turn in at midnight. Exhausted, I still set the alarm for 4 a.m.'s Italy versus USA World Cup Master Clash. My aim is to watch what am I saying? I don't even know. Let's restart that sentence. My aim is to watch in an intentional haze, return for more sleep at 6 a.m., but the game is non-stop drama. 3 red cards, a goal apiece, and passionate, feisty play has me buzzing. The sun rises before the final whistle, and I spend my next hours in daylight trying to catch one last wave of rest. Finally, I admit I'm awake for good, and all day the world's blurred, something smudged in the corner of both eyes I can't sweep away. For lunch, we're escorted by Sue and her 2 sparkling daughters, Izzy and Madeline, to lunch. We cab past Fag Automotive, a clothing store named Hot Wind, hop out in front of a nondescript doorway that leads to a flight of stairs that open into a bustling restaurant, tiny waitresses hurrying to the kitchen and back. After we situate ourselves around a huge, round table, Sue orders in broken Chinese, intermixed with a smatter of Spanish, and the table fills with shock good food. We feast on spicy green beans, delicious fried rice, spotted with beef bits. The girls challenge us to chopstick oily peanuts into our mouths, most clatter to the table. The final bill, $11 American to feed 5. When we're done, Izzy and Madeline return giggly from the bathroom, drag me to see. Instead of a toilet, a hole with two shoe grip spots on opposite sides. Once lunch is done, it's Olivia and I alone. Oppressive afternoon heat buckles the horizon. We stroll into the dankest part of Shanghai's old city, half massacred in the name of progress, construction plowing a hole through this metropolis's history. We're met by dirt streets, Kleenex box homes sharing bathrooms, men in pajamas walk by slowly. We pass a scrunched, sag-faced woman selling a cow heart walked on by flies. Down the street, I pay 60 cents for a small bag of fruit I've never before seen that looks like ping pong balls covered in raspberry Velcro. Suffocated by late June's broiling, polluted air, I mirror male bypassers, pull up my t-shirt above my belly, let my arms drag back, lead with my hips. I wasn't going to do this, but I'm going to show you guys how people in Shanghai walk around for the rest of this reading. I don't have the Shanghai belly, but let's just pretend. I didn't shave my stomach. I'm just, I don't know what happened. The hair in my family. My blue jeans, all I brought on this 5-week trip, clean with sweat. Now the camera's snapping like every embarrassing. We find Shanghai Market, a never-ending line of booze stocked with fake-labeled everything. I sharpen my paltry Chinese, bargain for 5 silk ties. Taiguilei, still overpay at 40 cents each. Reject advances, Wobuyao, for knockoff Tommy Hilfiger t-shirts. Cross the street to Fuxing Park. Can I put my shirt down? Are you getting a picture of it?
We got it.
Can I go down? I feel now I'm shy about this. I should see it coming. Okay, so we went to the market. Sorry, it was my stomach. I'm sure is distracting. I should see it coming, but I never do. Inside the gates, Olivia shrugs me off. Fresh rage bizarrely brewing. She says she has to use the bathroom. Speed walks off, not wanting to be followed, and disappears. This trip was aimed to bring us together, but so far no change. Just like our life together in New York City, it's sabotaged by phantoms. I stroll around unrelaxed, my insides cramp with new stress, watch a woman thread her leg over railing, stretch, then repeatedly whack her quadricep with an open hand. See a kid roll a penny on asphalt, celebrate, do it again. Sidle up to men squeezed around a Chinese chessboard who move discs, stamp with Chinese letters, play with pieces I've never seen by rules I don't know. Finally, I find Olivia, face slack and sweat-streaked, terrorized and racked with guilt over her family's billions, that she'll never live up to her father's pioneer genius. Since we met, this scene on repeat with different surroundings, her self-hate versus my blind support. She stands, walks out of the park fast, and I follow, 5 feet behind. That night, calmed down, we head to the French concession, Europe in Shanghai, streets lined with knobby ancient trees, high brick walls separate homes from the street. We head with Sue and the girls to a karaoke club, a private room. Our drinks come with a plate of fruit, a mid-sized, I can't read anymore, well I can, no I can't. Our drinks come with a plate of fruit, a mid-sized watermelon carved and reconnoitered shaped into an elephant. While I sip a Belvedere on the rocks, Olivia drops a pair of ice cubes into her glass of white wine, gulps it down. I falsetto through Aretha Franklin's Respect. Then the girls, Sue, Olivia, Izzy, and Madeline, stand up, prepare to screech out, Barbie girl. I sit, it's amazing. I'm remembering it. I sit, watch Olivia's guard fall completely away. She loses herself to the song, jerks her hips back and forth, a spastic, hilarious dance during the chorus. In that moment, she is free, hyper, a happiness so rare it contorts her face. She's someone I've never met.